Hey everyone, if you've been struggling to keep your above-ground pool clean without spending hours doing it yourself, this cordless robotic pool vacuum might be exactly what you need. I've been testing it out for the past few weeks, and I'm pretty impressed with how well it handles the job on its own. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. So, the main thing that stood out to me right away is how easy it is to use. You just push a button, and it starts cleaning, no cords to untangle, no dragging hoses around. That alone saved me a ton of frustration compared to my old pool cleaner. I remember spending hours trying to maneuver my old cleaner around the pool, getting frustrated with the cords and the hassle. But with this one, it's literally as simple as pushing a button and letting it do its thing. It's got caterpillar treads, which means it can climb over obstacles and get into tight spots without getting stuck. I've had issues with other cleaners getting caught on steps or ladders, but this one just powers right through. The design of the treads is really clever, and it's amazing to watch it navigate around the pool with ease. It's like having a little robot that's specifically designed to make your life easier. Another cool feature is the 4 different cleaning modes. You've got Auto, which is the default setting and does a little bit of everything. Then there's Eco mode, which is great if you're trying to save battery life but still want a decent clean. If you only need the floor done, there's a floor-only mode, and if you're dealing with algae on the walls, the wall-only mode works really well. I used the wall-only mode after a big storm, and it scrubbed off all the grime that had built up without me having to lift a finger. It's amazing how well it handled the tough job of removing all that debris. I also appreciate the flexibility of these modes. Depending on the situation, I can choose the mode that best fits my needs. For example, if I'm just doing a quick clean before a party, I might use the Auto mode. But if I'm doing a deeper clean after a storm, I might use the wall-only mode to make sure everything is spotless. It's great to have that level of control and flexibility. The battery life is seriously impressive too. I was able to run it for about 2.5 hours on a single charge, which is way longer than I expected. For my 1,200 square foot pool, it covers the whole thing in one go without needing a pit stop. The manufacturer says it can handle up to 2,152 square feet, so if you've got a bigger pool, it should still do the trick. Plus, it's compact enough that storing it isn't a hassle. It fits neatly in the corner of my shed. I also like how thorough it is. It doesn't just skim the surface, it actually scrubs the floor and walls, picking up leaves, dirt, and even fine debris. I've noticed my pool stays clearer for longer since I started using this, which means less time maintaining it overall. The filtration system is pretty good too. It catches even tiny particles, so the water looks cleaner right away. It's amazing to see the difference it makes in the clarity of the water. One of the things that's really impressed me is how well it handles different types of debris. From leaves to dirt to fine particles, it picks everything up with ease. And the best part is that it does it all without me having to lift a finger. I just set it up, press the button, and let it do its thing. It's amazing to think about how much time I used to spend cleaning the pool, and now it's just a breeze. Now, I should mention a couple of things that might not work for everyone. First, it's a bit on the heavier side, so if you're not comfortable lifting it in and out of the pool, you might need a hand. It's not crazy heavy, but it's not featherlight either. If you're someone who struggles with lifting or has mobility issues, this might be something to consider. But for most people, it shouldn't be a problem. Second, while the battery life is great, if you've got a huge pool, you might still need to break the cleaning into 2 sessions. It's not a deal breaker, but it's something to keep in mind if you're used to plug-in cleaners that can run indefinitely. However, even with this limitation, I think the benefits far outweigh the drawbacks. All in all though, I'm really happy with how this thing performs. It's made keeping my pool clean so much easier, and I don't dread the task like I used to. If you're tired of spending your weekends skimming and vacuuming, this robotic cleaner might be worth checking out. It's been a game changer for me, and I think it could be for you too. Link is below if you want to take a closer look.